pass out from this group since 1976. The 2 days national conference will address the theory, design, research, discovery and development of nanotechnologies in relation to field of mechanical engineering. NCNTV 2020 aims to bring together academicians, scientists, research scholars and policymakers interested in the application of nanotechnology in the field of mechanical engineering. A wide range of disciplines will be included, from theory experiments, device development, technology demonstrations, manufactures and scale-up of nanotechnology applied to mechanical will be covered. Let us welcome you at RCRT for a very exciting, enjoyable and highly productive NTV 2020 conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your beautiful words. Love is a promise, love is a souvenir. Once given, never forgotten. Never let it disappear.
It will be our pleasure to have a photo shoot of all the distinguished guests with the unveiling souvenir. Round of applause we would like to.
One of the oldest and premier department of our college, regional college. I am really thankful and proud of my department students and faculty members and convener of this conference who have managed this conference with maximum efforts and minimum time. Thank you all of you. And I wish you all to have a great conference in next 2 days. Wish you luck. Thank you.
So kind of you, sir. Our distinguished guest, Dr. S.P. Harsha. He is presently Associate Professor in Department of Mechanical and Industrial Engineering, IIT Roorkee. He did his BE Mechanical Engineering from MBM Engineering College, Jodhpur, 1996 and ME Mechanical Engineering from MBM Engineering College, Jodhpur, India, 1999 and completed his PhD Non-Linear Dynamics and Control from Mechanical Engineering Department at Birla Institute of Technology and Science, Pilani.
Dean Engineering in Gyan Vihar University. With heartiest welcome, we would invite him to share his views and experience on the occasion of National Conference.
Good morning to everybody. Honorable Chief Guest, Professor D.R. Mehta ji, and guest of honor, Professor Bharadwaj, Professor Dangyaj, Professor Harsh, Professor Rajoria, Director General Mrs. Pramila Surana, Vice Chairman Mrs. Ansu Surana, Director General Mr. Chandra, Principal Mr. Tiwari and Professor Verwa. I am really very happy to learn and see that this college is organizing this important conference. When I was told about this conference by my old colleague Professor K.S. Shekhawat that this college is going to hold this kind of a conference on the nanotechnology, I was really very happy and said straightway, I will be happy to share my experiences, whatever the work I have done with you, that I will share during my keynote address. I am also happy that I feel the vision of Mr. Prem Surana, the chairman of this organization, that he had the vision over this problem to hold the conference. The countries which take the lead are bound to lead the society in the coming future. since the human race came into the existence, then in the initial stage, he started looking for the food and the shelter. For this, he started his effort doing the research. After getting the food and the shelter to some extent, he diversified his field and started looking for the other field for his comfort. Since then, the human race is making all of effort. For the last 30 or 40 years, we witnessed that lot of research has been doing and the efforts are being made to reduce the size. We can witness the television, mobile, the radio. Initially, what was the size of the television, what was the size of the radio or mobile, all are coming to the small. In 1959, when Dr. Richard first realized about the smallest particle and said the utility of the smallest particle, that there is always room at the bottom level. Since then, people started and recognized about the nanoscale, but the turning year was in 1989, 1981, when STM just spotted the nanoscale particle and emphasized the importance of those particles for designing the new kind of the material and the devices. It is just a game of the ratio of the surface to the volume. Go for reducing the particle size or increase the surface area to the volume and reach to the 1 to 100 nanometers, the entire property of the material changes absolutely as compared to the material in the normal scale or at the macro scale. Just to cite a few examples, for example, the material which is opaque in the normal state can be made transparent. Just the example is copper. The stable material can be made combustible. The example is aluminum. The insoluble material can be made soluble. The example is gold. Even we wear this shirt, trousers, banyan, its life can be increased manifold if we take the advantage of nano-sized particles in this industry. Or just to understand, one example, say from the gold, as I said, it is insoluble, can be converted into soluble. Gold is a precious material. Why we call it a precious material? Because it is very much inert to the environment. Doesn't react with water, doesn't react with moisture, or it is not affected by air or by the impurity available in our hand when we touch the gold or impurity available in the atmosphere. It is inert, but it can be made chemically very, very active if you go to the nanoscale. So just realize the property of the nano-sized particle, which is entirely different from the normal scale. Scientists realize this when such large difference of the properties, why we should not take the advantage to make the new materials, new kind of the devices which will benefit in our every sphere of the life, whether it is medical, agriculture, energy, any kind of the industry. And the countries which realize the importance of the nanomaterials are doing and investing a lot of amount. USA being on the top, investing more than 3.7 billion, followed by European Commission, $1.2 billion, Japan $850 million. India is still lagging behind. I am happy that the vision of Mr. Prem Surana that such kind of the conference should be held where the India is lagging compared to the other countries. And it is a recognized fact. Those countries take up this research, lead in this kind of the area in the nanotechnology, will lead in the world. And this conference just breaks the barrier, break the individual research, bring the scientists, workers, faculties from the different institutes, different areas, different states over a common platform to share their views, their experiences. I think this conference will play as a catalytic role to join the hands for this nanotechnology research and will pull the workers from the different kind of the institute, industry. Society also expects from such time of the conference to give some results, at least give some concrete results or some thoughts or some problem, how to solve and make the solution or suggest the solution for it. I should not take much time. I thank to the organizers for inviting me over this to share my experiences, and I hope that the deliberation will be quite successful interaction. You will have the fruitful results and you will have good time. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, sir, for the experience you shared with us, the knowledge which you gave us on nanotechnology on this auspicious day. We really appreciate you.
Now is the peak time to call our honorable chief guest, Dr. D.R. Mehta. He joined the Indian Army service in 1961 and held numerous important positions, initially in the government of Rajasthan and later in the government of India. He is a former chairman of Securities and Exchange Board of India. He is a founder and chief patron of Bhagwan Mahavir Viklang Sahayata Samiti, the world's largest organization for handicapped in terms of free fitment of artificial limbs, calipers, etc. He is a recipient of Padma Bhushan, one of the highest Indian civilian award for his contribution to social cause. So sir, I would like to invite you on the stage to share a word of inspiration.
श्रीमती कविता सुराना, श्री अंशु सुराना, श्री भारद्वाज, डॉक्टर जी एस रंगायच, डॉक्टर चौरसिया, डॉक्टर हर्ष, डॉक्टर अजोरिया, चड्ढा चंदा, Dr. Tiwari, other distinguished guests, my young friends. Let me start by thanking the organizers for calling me here. But I am a little odd kind of person here. They are all scientists, eminent scientists. You are students of science. I studied science only up to intermediate level. Yet they have invited me. I especially thank them for this. I see the tremendous impact of nano idea on this conference. Everybody made some small speeches. Since I am not a scientist, I can take a little more liberty and talk a little more. Nanotechnology in the frontier area of science. It's awesome. It's small. It has uses which are mind-boggling. Now, the previous speakers mentioned some of them.